So the name's Matthias. I'm a customer success and business intelligence specialist at InfoTiles. So InfoTiles is a software as a service company, and we are operating a cloud-based analytics platform focusing on helping municipalities and private players in the wastewater sector to gain more insight in their networks and processes. Due to us being a relatively small company, we can be much closer to the customer than than our competitors in the field. So we can develop very custom solutions for a specific set of scenarios. And we actually aim at solving real-world problems instead of just offering a digital platform for the customer to solve their own problems. So I think that's the main competitive edge that we have over other players in the same field. As a digital-centric company, I would say we of course run a lot of analysis on also past projects, right? To extract some KPIs, if you want so, to tell us what we did well and what we didn't. One of the biggest setbacks, to give an example, was where we transitioned from a Internet of Everything platform to a more water-centric product. I guess the biggest issue has been and will always be the data quality and availability. And what we've done in the water sector is basically taking that setback and making a product out of it. And that's essentially how PipeFusion came to life, right? Sustainability is basically all that we are working at, right? As a digital platform, we see ourselves as kind of an enabler for other companies to achieve their sustainability goals. As we don't maintain any physical infrastructure, we can only do so much as individuals in the company. Of course, we focus on a light asset approach. We don't have any company cars. Beside the computers, we don't have any assets. We don't maintain any office spaces. We only rely on co-working spaces. We are 100% remote. As a company, we already are as lean as it gets. But the main or the core focus of our operations is, of course, to bring sustainability and circularity to our customers. And hence, we consider the circular economy of the water cycle our core mission, which ultimately also results in the adaptation in the physical world, hopefully. We are all about digitalization, right? But we oftentimes experience that the older asset structures with our customers are not yet fit for proper digitalization, or not digitalized in a way that we would like to see it as the ones handling the data for them. So we also assist them in finding the right solutions, the right type of sensors, the right type of measurements, seeing where data might suggest a miscalibration in field equipment, and that is because it benefits the customer, and in the long term it of course also benefits us with the clean data quality. So this digitalization is more injected by us into the customers. As a startup in a relatively unknown company, in some countries it is always important to have a network to get a foot in the door, right? So we can we did use Clean in the past for getting into conferences, for example, for finding a presentation space on trade fairs and the likes. And that is something we couldn't do with our own resources. So that is actually a very great benefit for us as a relatively unknown company, to spread the word, to get out the message about what we're doing and how we're doing it, to get into contact with relevant people. And that has proven to be very effective.